Every town has a story. Today we're in Delphi, Indiana. Hop in, let's go for a ride through Delphi. Picture this. It's 1828, the American frontier is still young, and in what would become central Indiana, a group of settlers is laying out the foundations for a brand new community. They name it Delphi, borrowing the name from the ancient Greek town where oracles spoke wisdom centuries earlier. Little did anyone know this Indiana Delphi would develop its own stories worth telling. Delphi was platted by early pioneers who recognized the promise of fertile land, flowing water, and strategic location. Mere months after it sprang up, it became the county seat of Carroll County, meaning this budding town would be the hub of justice, commerce, and civic life for the region. Water connected Delphi to the wider world. In the 1840s, the mighty Wabash and Erie Canal arrived, a grand engineering feat stretching hundreds of miles across Indiana and beyond. For a few exciting decades, canal boats full of goods and people chugged along the water just north of town, making Delphi a local hotspot of activity. Though railroads eventually eclipsed canal travel by the late 1850s, the canal era left an indelible mark on Delphi. Today you can still walk or even ride a replica canal boat along a restored water section of the Wabash and Erie Canal Interpretive Center. Speaking of railroads, by the 1860s, tracks linked Delphi to larger markets, and the town's population swelled as flour mills, paper mills, and other industries took root. Delphi was growing from a sleepy frontier outpost to a thriving community buzzing with trade. Stroll through downtown today, and you'll find the Delphi Courthouse Square Historic District, blocks of beautiful commercial buildings dating from the mid-19th to early 20th century, exuding Victorian charm and local pride. One local landmark with a particularly human story is the Murphy Memorial Drinking Fountain. It was installed around 1918. Donated by local business owners Mr. and Mrs. Murphy in memory of loved ones, the fountain features a young girl modeled from a photo of local resident Louis Schaefer McGiffin, holding out a cup. Over the years, the fountain fell into disrepair and was lovingly restored by community efforts, symbolizing the town's deep roots and shared memories. Not all chapters were easy. In the Great Flood of 1913, relentless rains transformed the nearby Wabash River from a quiet waterway into a destructive force that washed out roads and bridges, reminding everyone of nature's power. Today, Delphi sits at an elevation of about 617 feet above sea level, a gentle Midwestern plain shaped by waterways and fields. Its population has hovered right around 3,000 residents for decades, about 2,961 as of the 2020 census, making it a close-knit community where neighbors still know one another by name. Delphi hasn't lost its spark. Each year the city celebrates its heritage and community spirit with lively events like Canal Days in July, complete with historic boat rides and trail walks, and the beloved Indiana Bacon Festival, where food, bands, and family draw crowds from across the region. The Old Settlers celebration, dating back to 1855, keeps traditions alive with historic crafts, parades, and tales from their town's earliest inhabitants. And despite its small size, Delphi remains a vibrant place with parks, trails, local shops, and cultural attractions, anchored by buildings like the Delphi Opera House, originally opened in the 1860s and restored in recent years as a performance and community space. So when you think of Delphi today, imagine a place where canal boats once bobbed through town, where grand opera and local festivals light up the Courthouse Square, and where a small but steadfast community carries forward nearly 200 years of Hoosier history with pride and personality. Thanks for riding along, and I hope you'll join us on our next Every Town Has a Story.